We've had a great summer full of sport, with Wimbledon, the Olympics and Paralympics, and my favourite, the Tour de France. In fact, I was a bit inspired by Bradley Wiggins and been making the effort to get out on my own bike a bit more. And even though it's been a bit cold and wet recently, there's still a lot of pleasure to be had from getting out early on a Sunday morning, stepping onto a bike and blowing the cobwebs away, riding around the coast road with friends. In fact, it's not just me that tends to feel a bit better after being active. Psychologists have been studying the benefits of activity for many years, and we know that being active is one of the 5 pillars of psychological well-being. By well-being, I mean a sense of happiness, contentment, and purpose, a feeling that life is worth living. We are all aware of the physical health benefits of activity, but now there is more and more scientific evidence that activity is crucial for keeping us mentally healthy. A recent study of over 40,000 Norwegians, for example, showed that those who had an active leisure time were far less likely to show symptoms of depression. In fact, one of the most successful psychological treatments for depression is behavioural activation. And this is a psychological technique of helping people to become more active by doing the things that they enjoy and get a sense of satisfaction out of. Activity is important for well-being right across the age range. A study of 4,600 older people found that those who were physically active were less likely to develop dementia 5 years later. And a study looking at children found that those who take part in sport spend less time watching television, are less likely to be involved in antisocial activity, and find it easier to make and keep friends. How activity actually improves feelings of well-being is complex. At a brain level, activity alters the neurotransmitters in our brains and releases feel-good chemicals like endorphins and serotonin. Activity also gives us a sense of accomplishment and boosts our self-esteem. Being active with other people also seems to bring the additional benefits of socializing and connecting with others. You don't have to run a marathon or climb a mountain. Any activity that gets you moving and that you enjoy will boost those feelings of well-being. Be it a spot of gardening, walking on the beach, repainting that spare room you always meant to get round to, playing with the kids, or just standing up and moving about a little. So, here's my suggestion to you if you'd like to improve your own well-being. Get active this week. Try walking to work. Use the stairs. Turn off the TV and just stand outside. And as for me, I'll be out there on my bike this Sunday morning, rain or shine, because I know at the end of the ride, I'll feel better physically and mentally. So if you see me out, do give me a wave, particularly if I'm struggling up the Val de Terres. If encouragement worked for Bradley Wiggins, I'm sure it can help me.